Good afternoon. I'm here at Digital Travel Summit 2024 with Shaina, co-founder and chief strategy officer, Legends. How are you doing today, ma'am?
Great.
Great. Okay. How are you experiencing the event so far?
It's great. It's great to be here. It's great to get exposure to a different geographic and see the trends that are aligned to what we're solving.
Great. So, how does Legends technology transform traveler photos into dynamic profiles for hyper personalization?
Yeah, so how our technology works is we create digital profiles and identities for consumers where they get to choose which source that they want to create their profile from. For photos, they give us access to their library. They can give us limited access, full access, whatever they feel comfortable with. We translate the photo and the data behind the photo, latitude, longitude, date, and time, into preferences around the cities they've been to, the countries, seasons they travel, places, hotel brands, restaurants, and that creates their digital identity that they can then continue to add to by connecting additional sources like calendar, email, their Airbnb account to continue to create this holistic identity.
Wow, that's great. So what kind of data points do you capture and how does it enhance a traveler's profile?
Yeah, so we capture a number of different data points from anything from the destinations they've been to the frequency of travel, to past bookings and upcoming bookings. We also get brand affinities. So what hotels are they going to? When are they going to those hotels? What restaurants are they eating at? When are they eating at? We also get booking windows. So how frequently in advance does someone book a hotel? How frequently in advance do they book an airline? As well as who are they traveling with, their loyalty numbers. There's a really large amount of data that we're getting, and then we're translating that into insights that make sense for different sectors. Different insights matter to advisors compared to hotels and airlines.
Okay. How does the data enrichment from your platform and insights help travel brands better understand real-time travel trends?
Yeah, so currently brands are limited to transactional data that happens on their website or within property.
That's right.
Or if bookings happen on OTAs, right, they're not even getting email addresses. They might get first name, birth date, and that might be the limited amount of data that they're getting. For us, we're giving them an entire picture of who someone is and then access to a data feed that continuously will keep updating without any additional requirement from the user or the brand. And so we take a brand from maybe having 10 pieces of data on a customer to now thousands. And we translate that and pair that with their inventory, allow them to ingest it in their CRM systems and CDP systems to automate, new segmentations and audiences for better personalization.
Perfect. So what is the benefit for travelers when they share their data?
Yeah, so I think one of the biggest problems that travelers face today is there's a lot of noise, right? There's a lot of options, there's a lot of choices. By allowing a traveler to create this profile and understand not only who they are, but how you match to their preferences, instantly gives them insight into, is this a brand that's aligned to me? And then second, gives them real-time personalization of your inventory so that they're not the ones having to figure out how your algorithm and how your inventory works. So traditionally, a consumer has to come to a site, figure out where your supply is, filter, search for whatever, makes sense for them, and then they're going through all the inventory. Imagine a customer now coming to the platform, giving you access to their profile, and now the entire experience is personalized like a Netflix approach.
Wow, that's game changer.
Yeah.
Okay. So lastly, do you leverage AI in your platform and how do you do it?
Yeah, so we leverage AI in a bunch of different ways. From we'll call it infrastructure perspective, we leverage AI on the data validation, the data cleansing process, as well as helping to predict future trends. So looking at the data across the users and saying, if someone was this today, where did they evolve to? We then are also using an AI agent that can sit on top of the travel DNA profiles for brands, where a travel agent or a brand can query insights on the data. So an example would be saying, based on Shaina's travel DNA, tell me what destinations are most aligned to her in Singapore. And so we're giving tools on the customer side to allow to query and predict and create suggestions based on the DNA as well as their supply.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Shaina. You've been wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for talking to Travel and Tour World.